Hi, welcome to my channel. This reading will be for the sign of Scorpio. Just gonna get ahead and get straight to your reading. Nine of Cups. I saw that earlier while I was kind of grabbing my deck. One more shuffle. Okay, let's see what you have. I don't grab reversals. My deck is just upside down. So you have the Three of Swords, the Six of Swords, a lot of swords energy here. So there may have been a heartbreak that had happened recently, and it's putting you in a Ten of Wands mode where the heartbreak that you've been through, you kind of, you feel like it's haunting you in a way. But I feel like you're this hermit, where you're in your hermit mode and you kind of are pulling back yourself from people that you usually hang out with, or you're trying to pull yourself away from the usual crowd that you're used to going to. You feel like you're this Nine of Swords here, where you could kind of see she's very restless. She's crying, and these people are kind of just laughing at her. So you kind of feel sorry, I can't talk. You feel humiliated. Did I say that right? You feel, yeah, so you feel like these people are laughing at you, and this heartbreak that had happened, it was very embarrassing to you. So that's why you're in the hermit mode, where you're kind of, you just want to be alone right now. And yeah, see, so the Tower. So the heartbreak that had happened, it happened very abruptly, and it hurt you bad. And this Five of Swords here, I could see that there was there was backstabbing, there was definitely betrayal that had happened recently. With this Eight of Wands here, I see that there is fast forward movement and the Sun here. So possibly although that you've been through this heartbreak or whatever it was that you've been through, I feel like the outcome will be good with the Sun card here. Perhaps the person that had hurt you, they want to give you a message, and they know that they hurt you in such a way, and they feel kind of bad for it. So they want to come around and apologize, because although, it didn't work out the way that you both wanted it to, they still care about you as a person, I feel. Because perhaps you guys had a really strong connection and you guys talked every day, and it's almost like you guys were best friends. But, sometimes relationships just don't work out. So at the bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles here. So perhaps it's someone that has to do with your, like, you guys have the same friend group, and the way that this person wants to come back is possibly through mutual friends, or they're trying to find out information about you to see where you are and to see how you're doing, to see if you know coming back to message you would be a good idea. But I feel like they kind of are heading towards that. Let me grab some clarifications just to see, just to have more details in what is happening in your situation. I'll just shuffle twice and cut. Okay, let's see. So you have the Hierophant. So this is definitely a strong soul tie. That is why it hit you so hard, or that's why it feels so you know, like I said, you're in this Ten of Wands where it's haunting you. And the reason why it is, yeah, see, haunting, these, they kind of look like ghosts here. The reason why is because it's a strong soul tie. And I feel like with this Temperance card, you got the Temperance in the middle. I feel like with the Temperance card clarifying the Ten of Wands there, I feel like it's important for you to learn how to balance, you know, your emotions when it comes to this person. Because you kind of lost yourself when it came to this individual. You also got the Nine of Swords and the Empress. But I feel like with you being in the hermit mode and it being clarified with the Empress, with the Empress, I feel like when you pull your energy back or when you pull yourself out of the situation, you kind of are able to sit in your Empress mode and you're capable of finding out your worth because you know you take time you take time for yourself, you take time to heal, and you take time to do that inner work that you need to do. So it empowers you in a way where you're able to tap into your Empress energy. And I feel like that's what Spirit is trying to tell you right now is to try to balance out your emotions when it comes to this person because they have hurt you in such a way, but also the way that you're allowing them to enter your energy field in that way is kind of your fault in a way because yeah, this person, you know, they did betray you, they did hurt you, but it's also our responsibility on how we want it to affect us. So that's what Spirit is trying to tell you in this reading is to try to not lose focus on yourself, try to find that balance, and remember that, you know, the way that we perceive things is also very important. Let me grab from the oracle here. So I think it's about balancing your inner strength, pulling your energy away with this hermit mode, and sitting in your Empress energy. Okay, let me grab two from the oracle deck. You have lifting the veil and the cosmic heart. So I feel like with these cards, there's a lot of pink in this. So perhaps you, with this temperance, I feel like it's important, and this empress, yeah, so there's a lot of feminine energy that I feel from here. Perhaps you need to tap into your divine feminine energy because I feel with this heartbreak or this epiphany that had happened, it's kind of putting you into a mode where you know you're angry and you're upset and you're sad, and that kind of pulls that masculine energy out of us because we become very defensive, and that happens from you know be like kind of like gaining these defense mechanisms, and we feel like we need to put up walls, and I feel like with these cards here, it's Spirit is kind of telling you to tap into your feminine side, and to remember that you know even if you kind of allow things to happen the way that they did, it's also there's also a lot of strength to that. We always feel the need to defend our worth or defend who we are or defend how people view us. But I feel like sometimes we kind of have to just let things happen in divine timing and accept things for how they came about because perhaps it was something that you had to go through in order for you to you know, sit in your Empress mode here. So I see the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to grab from the Classic Tarot. Yeah, so they're definitely going to message you with this Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I feel like they are talking, or they're very, they're, they have you on their mind, so don't doubt that. Like, they definitely did not forget about you. Because I feel like you feel like they forgot about you, but I don't think this person forgot what they've done, and they haven't forgot about you. And like I said earlier, they care about you as a person. So don't feel like you were nothing to this person, because I feel like you were the world to this person. It's just, like I said, certain things just happen where relationships just don't work out the way that you want it to. But I feel like this person, they want to come forward and they want to come talk to you. And like I was explaining earlier about the feminine energy, feminine is about receiving, like allow, just kind of like let go of the anger and the hate towards this person, and allow yourself to just receive any uh, messages that come to you, and allow yourself to receive the energy that they are trying to put out in the universe. Because I feel like this person is coming. You just have to trust in receiving, and you have to trust in you have to trust in divine timing. That you have the devil, the sun. Wow, major arcanas here. I feel like at this moment, I feel like you're focusing on your work, or you're focusing on something that you it's almost like you're focusing on your future, because I feel like with what had happened here, you kind of were like, okay, this person doesn't want to give me their time of the day, so what am I going to do for myself? So it's kind of forcing you to focus on your future and focus on yourself, because what had happened here, you're kind of like tired of relationships, and you're like, I'm tired of relationships. I don't want to have to worry about it anymore. I should just focus on myself. Yeah, with this Ace of Wands here, but I feel like this person is coming around really soon, and they will want to start and they're very passionate about you. Like they want to start something. They almost want to go back to where it used to be. But like I said, you're kind of forced to be focusing on your future. And I feel like it's very abundant. Whatever it is that you're focusing on, when Scorpios have their mind set on something, they're very determined, and nothing could really stop them. So I feel like you're kind of like pushing yourself into your work. But this past person that had hurt your feelings, they want to go back to what you guys used to be. But with this devil here, you feel like this person is very toxic in that way where they hurt you, and then they come back very passionately and fiery, and you know that it's very toxic, and you don't know if you want to deal with that anymore. But with the sun here, with the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like with whatever it is that you're focusing your mind or your future, and focusing on your career, your work, whatever it is that you're focusing on, you found that passion again to start something that that you would love to do. Like not everybody gets to say that they love what they do or they love their job. And I feel like you finally found that within you, and you're just ready to just focus on that. And this person is very toxic in a way where they kind of pull you away from that energy. And you don't, if there's something that you're focusing on and you're also focusing on a very toxic relationship, it pulls you back from what your purpose is and what you're meant to do. Wow. Okay. Well, I hope that helped, and thank you for watching.